what's up, everybody? This is Andy and Amy, and this is Seller Roundtable number 5, and we are extremely excited and grateful to have Fernando Cruz with us. Fernando is an 8-figure seller, and we're going to learn more about him and what he does to dominate on Amazon. So pretty excited about that. Welcome, Fernando.
Thanks, Andy. I really appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Where you're born, where you live now, kind of like your past, like where you, past jobs. Did you go to college? Just kind of like what got you to this point?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I grew up in the Bay Area in Danville, and then ended up living there most of my life. And then I moved down to LA for college. I've kind of hopped around a bit since, so I've kind of gone between San Francisco, New York, and LA. But yeah, most recently I've been in LA for the last few years. I love it there. Like a lot of my closest friends are there. And I did go to college. I went to USC, and then hopped around jobs as well. I started my career in finance, kind of in the corporate world. I hated it. It really was not for me. I made it like a little bit over a year, and realized that I really wanted to work in startups. And so one of my best friends actually from college, who's actually now my business partner today, which is really cool, is we're like really good friends from college. We're actually big bro, little bro in a business fraternity. And we're both in those corporate jobs, decided, you know what, we're gonna like really go for startups. We ended up getting hired at this like really like hot tech startup in LA at the time, which was really lucky in the grand scheme of things, because they basically brought in like 20 people to like the final round interview. And then they're like, okay, only 3 of you guys are going to get jobs. And then, so we actually had to like compete for like 4 days. And then basically we got the offers. We like kind of learned tech startups, but that company ended up failing, which was like kind of like devastating because we were like pretty young. But we both went off to help run other startups for about 2 years, which was a really cool experience. I'm like the head of sales at a company in SF. And then, after like, that kind of like 3+ years in tech startups, a lot of our closest friends were doing really well in e-commerce. And so we started like kind of making that pivot. We quit our jobs like cold turkey, just turned in our notice. We had like saved some money, which was really helpful. And then, we started trying to build our own like e-commerce site for about 5 months. We realized it was a lot harder than we thought it was going to be. And like that was kind of like, there was like, we didn't even know that you could actually sell on Amazon at the time. But we kind of set on the idea of, okay, we tried to create a marketplace before, it was too hard, or like our own site. And then we decided like, okay, well, if we create products, we can kind of control where that product gets placed. And then we started looking into like, the ability to sell on Amazon. And we weren't even sure that was like, truthfully like an option. And we did a lot of research, figured out that we could, and then kind of jumped into selling on Amazon.
Cool. So, so you would say like probably like the main reason that you guys kind of made that pivot initially was just fed up with your job, which seems like I would say probably like 90%, if not more, of like people who get into Amazon sellers. Not very many people are like, go to college and do like marketing or something that's like super related, and then like get out of college and like, I knew I was going to be this e-commerce person. It's like usually a pivot from something. And I definitely feel like, one of the biggest pivots is, or one of the biggest reasons is, people are mostly just like fed up with their job or not happy with their job.
Totally.
Yeah. What drew you to Amazon? Was it like, you said that like your friends were telling you about it. Was it like the money, the freedom? Like what were kind of the things that like drew you into that?
Yeah. Honestly, it was like a total desperation play. Like, I wish we had it like super like well thought out or anything else. But like, what really happened was we tried to build our own like kind of men's lifestyle website. That kind of similar to like Huckberry, if you're familiar with them, but it's kind of a content commerce play. And we realized, man, like we're growing pretty fast, but we were making like so little money. And it was like, if we continue down this path, it's going to take us like 18 to 24 months until we're making the same type of like income that we were making before, which was just too long. And then when we started like doing more research, what we first thought was, okay, what do we start selling on eBay? And then we were kind of like, well, that doesn't really make sense. If we're buying everything on Amazon, why would we like sell on eBay? And then so as we started looking more into the Amazon business model, like we realized that if you look at all the different aspects of an e-commerce business that you need to like master, like Amazon ends up removing so many of those. And so it makes it a lot easier to focus on like very specific areas of the business. And like, you know, the fulfillment side, a lot of the customer support, the user acquisition, that's handled a lot, you know, by Amazon. And then, you know, like actually, like, so like that, like as a business model is a lot simpler, which is great. And then on top of that, like, you know, like a lot of other entrepreneurs, we had read the 4 Hour Work Week. And so when we thought about like, you know, what type of lifestyle we wanted, it also was really well aligned in that respect. And that was huge in terms of like, for me, like I love traveling, like I'm stuck at this airport right now because I love traveling. And yeah, so I think, yeah, overall, it just really was better in alignment with like what we envisioned our life looking like.
Cool.